supervised by a minister of finance or a minister responsible for employment. Therefore, mine will be to caution you that you will have to hasten slowly. Other than that, you will walk into a turf war and a turf battle with almost every other ministry or department of state. But what I'm made to understand is you have an onerous duty to improve the performance of state-owned enterprises. How do you intend to walk the talk on that matter? Because many of them are operating below expectation. Many of them, there is no justification even for the state to continue to invest in them. That itself. So today, we are entrusting you with a portfolio that you are the only person tomorrow who can assure us that don't privatize this entity. It is capable of doing well. Share your plans with me. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chairman. I must say that already there is SIGA that is oversighting the businesses, and I use the word businesses as the understanding of the word business. If yes, it's under Health Ministry as an agency, but the state investment in it, if state wanted to operate, can be oversighted by another entity.
Honorable Minister, is health insurance an enterprise? I think the underlying word should be enterprise. Is it set up as a business entity?
It's set up as a service provider. A service provider. So I'm saying as a service provider, in terms of its operation, there is the need for it to operate efficiently and productively. And that is the responsibility of the Ministry for Public Enterprises, which makes it distinct from oversighting the health issues of that entity. Thank you.
Chairman, as I've indicated, I have a difficulty. You've just cited the example, national health insurance. You see, under the law, the minister by regulation is supposed to define entities, state entities. That has not been done. Not until that is done, I am not able to understand or appreciate or conceive your mandate. Now, two, if you come to your functions, for instance, that you are supposed to play a role under Section 4F, assist the minister responsible for finance to assess borrowing levels of state-owned enterprises, borrowing levels within the meaning of the Public Financial Management Act 921. So tomorrow, VRA wants to borrow. Are you suggesting that VRA must consult you and not the Minister for Energy?
In fact, not even Minister of Energy when VRA want to go and borrow. It will be Minister of Finance under the Public Financial Management Act through the Ministry of Energy or through the Minister of Energy. So, in the current arrangements, SIGA will play an advisory role through my ministry if you approve of me to work. So it's the same arrangement of consultation and collaboration to facilitate the work of the government.
Chairman, just to end it here, so I can ask you further questions. It means that your ministry is likely to be a source of policy confusion and governance confusion because your mandate cut across many state enterprises that already have dedicated ministries and ministers. Therefore, when you say SNIT, what have you got to do with SNIT? Throughout, we know that there is a Minister for Finance or a Minister for Employment that supervises pension to ensure post-work income security. Now, can you just name 5 entities in your mind, 5, that you are likely to supervise, state entities, 5? Can you name 5? Other than SNIT and other than National Health Insurance Authority. Just name 5 other entities you contemplate you will be exercising supervision over.
Chairman, first, permit me to remark. It is very harsh. My honorable friend would describe the ministry as Ministry of Confusion. I don't know what exists at the back of his mind when Attorney General's office oversight in matters of legal issues or ministries, or labor where you were a minister and having all labor issues across several state entities, and I don't know whether you were that led confusion in your role as Minister for Employment and Labor Relations, because you were dealing with almost all state enterprises when matters of labor came up.
Just to respond to him, for instance, Ministry of Employment here, this is a reading from handing over. It says, the ministry by executive instrument EI 28, January 27, 17, is mandated to formulate policies on employment and labor issues, develop sector plans, coordinate sector-specific interventions, promote harmonious labor relations, and workplace safety. You see, so there is clarity with a mandate here. Yours, I don't seem to understand. So, Chairman, I'll end it here. Thank you. I don't seem to understand what the Ministry for Public Enterprises will do. Thank you, Chair.
Very well. I will only suggest to you that you should focus on entities that were set up as businesses. Business. Not those that are set up as service providers in that area. Right. That's my only advice. We wish you well. You will hear from us. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Honourable members, it's 4 o'clock. We will resume at 4:30 to continue with the last nominee.